bit fast and then kind of getting jerky.
Out of roll, were you crossing then?
Hey?
I got out of roll, were you crossing then?
No, it's the wrong gear.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And we're going to turn left.
And I'd like you to turn left.
No, you've dealt with coasting now, yeah?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. No, I thought you were trying to tell me it again.
No, but, I mean, have you gone around that corner in third gear?
No.
So therefore, if you wouldn't do it,
Yeah.
when you're part two, I shouldn't be doing it, should I?
Yeah. Okay, Tony, so why is it important to be in the appropriate gear?
Oh, so the car's got the right amount of pull to it.
Yep, and why is that important? Why do we
Turn
not
left.
want to... And I'd like you to turn left.
Well, if I'm in third gear when I should be down in second or first gear, I could actually stall.
So what
couldn't
gear
I?
are you going to go into this?
Oh,
turn?
I can see into this when I get second.
Okay, can you see into it though?
Yeah, I can, yeah. What we're looking for again?
What are you looking for? When you're looking
In the
into
road.
the road?
I can't remember.
Pedestrians?
Oh, pedestrians, yeah.
And why is that important? Because what have we learned about pedestrians?
Oh, yeah, they cross from there to there, don't they?
They cross from anywhere to
Yeah.
anywhere.
Is there anything else I should look for then?
Yep. We should also look for bicycles.
Turning right.
Turning right. I'd like you to turn right there. We're looking for cars as well, aren't we? Parked cars. So if there was a parked car on your side.
Oh, right.
Okay, Tony. We just basically cut a corner there. So
Right.
I'd like you to pull up so I can actually talk to you about it.
I'm really being stupid today, haven't I?
You're not being stupid, you just knowledge.
Is it nerves?
It is. I'm going to put it down to nerves. So,
You're not going to shout at me, yeah?
no, I'm not going to shout at you. Why is it important not to cut corners?
Oh, yeah. Cars coming down this road.
Yep, so what if there was a car coming
Oh, that's
towards?
it, yeah. Cars coming down this road. You're like my wife. She asked me a question, never listened to the answer. Yeah, cars coming down this road could run inside of me, couldn't they?
Yeah. So why is it important to stay in the correct position?
So I don't get run inside of.
Yep. So,
You just ask.
so, how are you judging where the correct point of turn is?
I just know. I've been learning to drive for 7 months now. I just know.
Well,
it.
what we're going to do is, because obviously you misjudged that last one,
Alright.
what we're going to do is we're going to find you a reference point, and just in case, if ever in future you did forget it, you can refer back to that reference point, yeah?
Yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll go off now and we'll find a nice quiet road where you can find a reference point, yeah?
Yeah, it might not be a quiet road because don't forget I out of roll. I pick the routes.
I know,
You
that's
got-
why I'm kind of hinting that hopefully you pick a quiet one.
Well, no, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, but we can try it, can't we?
Yeah.
Everything's worth a shot.
You don't ask.
That's it.
End left.
And I'd like you to turn left at the end of this road.
At the roundabout, right.
And I'd like you to go right at the roundabout, please. But technically, Adderall, if I'd said that to him, and that's him,
Well,
obviously, if I'm being an instructor here.
Can we
and
just
I'm
stand right
planning
for a
ahead-
second and let's just get this, let's cut the corner sorted out and then we'll pull over, yeah?
Yeah.
Nadia, we're going to take the next turning to the right.
Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take the next turning to the right.
So if you can see there's nobody behind you,
Okay.
yeah, tell me to get my speed right down to
Okay.
5 mile an hour
Can you bring the
and-
speed right down to 5 miles per
and
hour?
don't turn the wheel until you tell me.
And don't turn the wheel until I tell
Just-
you. So do you remember where that reference point cut into
Oh,
the left
that
to
bit,
centre?
yeah, work on the bit
Yep,
that I've
and
got wrong,
stop.
yeah?
Okay.
Right, come on.
So-
It's only round you down. Give me the bit
Okay,
of reference point.
where does that white line cut into the centre of this?
There isn't a line, but I can imagine it there. Just
Yeah.
by the door mirror.
Door mirror. Okay,
Right, so
that's
make
your
your
left to
turn.
centre. I would like you to turn.
And then if you give it a stop, we'll go left.
Okay, and I'd like you to put up on the left, please.
Yeah, stop making too many problems for yourself there, yeah?
Okay.
What was the bit you were working on there?
I just wanted to make sure you were sort of left to centre, so then I could point.
Yeah, but we had a clear road behind us at that point.
Oh, okay.
and you got all that trouble to try and get me to pick up a reference point for the not cutting the corner,
Okay.
and then you start going on about the left to centre, and then by the time you get to the bit where I've got to pick the reference point, it's a bit rushed, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah? Okay, so I picked it now.
Okay. So, Tony, do you remember where it cut into the car, yeah?
Oh, just by the door mirror here and
Okay.
there.
Sometimes you're going to have roads that don't actually have that line. So what you do is you imagine that line.
I didn't have a line there, I imagine it.
Yeah.
I can see it where it used to be,
Yeah.
the tarmac
So
on there.
it's very important that that will be your point of turn, because if you fall short of that line, you'll be cutting the corner.
All right.
And what are the dangers of cutting the corner?
Oh yeah, a car coming down the road could hit me, couldn't it?
Okay. And if you got too far off that line, you'll be doing a term called swan necking. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
So that is when you're going too forward and you have to steer more to get back into that lane.
Oh right.
And
right.
if there were parked cars or someone approaching, you'd probably hit into them.
Oh,
Is that
right.
correct?
Yeah,
Or the curb,
yeah.
actually.
I can mount the curb. couldn't
Yeah,
I?
you can mount the curb,
Oh, right.
and if there were pedestrians on that curb, you'd obviously
Right.
run them over. So it's very important to have that correct position.
Yeah. So never cut a corner. Remember that.
Yep. So you never cut a corner. Why?
Because a car coming down the road hit me. Yeah.
Yep. And if you're too far off that white line.
Oh, swan neck.
Yep. And what does that mean?
Well, it kind of means I've gone past the turning, really, isn't it?
Yep. So you've got to go back on yourself, don't you?
So if I'm turning into a road
hmm
and
However,
there is a
there
however.
may be
Well,
cases where you might have to cut the corner.
Oh right.
So if you look well into that road and there was a car parked right at the near a junction,
Yeah.
which shouldn't actually be done, but not everyone sticks to the rules, you may have to cut the corner. So what you do is you look into that road, look well ahead, make sure there is no car coming, and if there isn't a car coming, you obviously have to cut that corner, but then afterwards, when it's safe, go back on your side of the road.
Oh right. Yeah. So it's not cast in stone then.
So it's not costing
I have to
stone.
use common sense.
That's it. So if you look well ahead into that road, because remember what you're looking for when you're looking into that road.
I'm looking for pedestrians, haven't I?
Yeah. What else?
I suppose I've got to look for everything, really, haven't I?
Other road users, yep.
You know, because I've come around some corners of Bob, and there's been skips parked on the corner.
That's it.
And they weren't there, you know, we went around a few minutes beforehand.
Yeah, because there's forever roadworks, everything's
Yeah.
going on. So it's always good to look into that road and then you can judge what you're going to do, decide what you're going to do.
Yeah.
So if the road is clear, it's really important for you to be at the correct position.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, relax there.
You put this video on YouTube, I'm breaking it.
Very good, very good.
Oh,
It's all about learning. Yeah? It's all about learning, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't forget, at no time did I ever put more than 2 faults in there, yeah? And it's good for you to learn to deal with them, yeah?
Yeah.
But obviously, if a fault goes unspotted,
Another fault will come in, yeah.
you know, you got to have another fault, because I don't know if you would have dealt with the mirrors, to be honest with you.
Probably.
Yeah, so what have you learned from that?
That, remember the routine that I asked you about initially?
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
you know, watch me on approach.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, you know, what some PDIs do. They go, what mirrors are you going to check? When are you going to signal?
Thing is, I didn't want to do that. I mean,
No, I quite agree with you. But you've only got to watch me
Yeah.
on approach, and you know what I should be doing because you've done your part too. So you know I should be checking the middle mirror if I'm turning right. Yeah, if I'm turning left, the middle mirror, left mirror. If you don't see me checking, say it.
Okay.
Yeah, and on the next one, well, after that, ask me why I should check them, and if I give you the right answers, then on the next one, make sure I do them. Ask me what mirrors I'm going to check,
Okay.
and then make sure I do them. If I don't, come on, no good talking the talk if you can't walk the walk.
Yeah. And I didn't really do that whole new road, new mirrors thing either, did I?
I didn't really play around with that.
Yeah.
No, there's some good stuff there, and you're doing a lot better than what you think you are, yeah?
After this last one, I'm beginning to question everything now, but yeah.
Look, if you could do it all on your second lesson, I wouldn't be seeing you again, would I?
true. It's why I'm playing dumb.
Sorry?
It's why I'm playing dumb. I'm doing it on purpose to have more lessons.
Yeah, exactly.
So you know what I'm doing.
No, you're doing very well. It's a learning process, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, when I say that you're struggling a bit, we pull over and we sort it.
So I guess that's what I do in this situation as well. If I think all the issues are getting a little bit too much, I pull up. Yeah.
Yeah, I quite liked it when I said to you, do you want me to pull over on the coasting? And you said no, I'll sort it. And I thought that was quite good. That was quite brave of you. And you did sort it. Yeah, the only thing you didn't do was actually get it back to me, really. Yeah. And you seem to think that it's going to drag on for the whole of the. Don't forget, I've got a test coming up.
Yeah.
Okay. And I really want to know at the end of the lesson, have the errors that I've made today been sorted?
Yeah.
Some of the errors obviously you can stop being made. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're never at the cross the path of a vehicle.
Yeah.
But to give you a due, you did ask me if there was a vehicle coming towards me, how would I judge it?
Yeah.
And that is fine. If there was a vehicle coming towards me, I would certainly be expecting you to jump in there and say, are you going to go in front of that car or are you going to wait?
Yeah.
If you didn't,
You'd have gone.
because, be proactive. Because if you're not, you'll end up being reactive and you'll have to react to it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, you probably still pass if you react to it in the correct way, because obviously I'm not going to put anybody in danger by stuffing the car into the other car.
Yeah.
But it means you're going to have to say, wait, yeah? Where if you're proactive and ask the question in the first place, Tony, are you going to go in front of that car or are you going to wait for it? And I say I'm going to wait for it, and that's the right answer. Well, then wait till I get around the corner and you say to me, how did you judge that? Well, the answer I'm probably going to come back with is, oh, I mustn't make it slow, stop, or swerve, which is the correct answer.
Yeah.
If I gave you the wrong answer and you had to tell me to wait or you had to react to it, then obviously you could then start introducing the walk across, drive across rule, which I would have done before, but I wouldn't have been using it for the last 3 or 4 months because I've gained experiences then, yeah?
Okay.
But obviously then if I've lost my bearings a bit, then you could reintroduce it. Make sense?
Yep.
Well done. Don't be so hard on yourself. Seriously, don't be so hard on yourself.
I'm waiting for that to end.
Hey?